Hey guys, Dan here, and today we come back to another video, and we're gonna be analyzing the episode 4 to 6 of The Legend of Vox Machina that has gone out today, the February 4th. And I just watched it with a few friends, and what a bunch of episodes! And I am so frustrated that it's already over. I started to watch, and they just flew away so fast. And of course, if you haven't watched it yet, just be careful. There will be heavy spoilers for the game and for the campaign of the that they actually played. Okay, so you have been warned. And guys, the Legend of Vox Machina is growing really good. And this episode, I could see even more Easter eggs, characters, and occurrences that have taken place on the games, and also that have taken place on the series, but in different ways or with different aspects, characters, moments, interactions. But we'll get to that. Episode 4, the group is actually, how can I say, they are actually put under house arrest. They are convicted to stay in their keep because they have attacked the Briarwoods, and strangely, they see that Uriel is still weird. And that's a very good change and a way to adapt the vampire hypnosis that we have seen in the previous episodes. And that just makes a way for them to have a reason to go there on their own, because on the series, on the game, on the live streams, I think it hasn't happened. That hasn't happened. It's a way that they made sure that the plot would go on a more fluid and quick way to get to the Briarwoods and Whitestone. And boys, the scene of the keep where they are confined there and there is attack of the specters. I was so excited to see that they would actually show the Briarwoods convoking those creatures to attack them. And it was shown in a different way. On the live streams, they were going after a boy that was the coachman. I think that's how it called. You guys can correct me on the comments if I'm saying correct. But it's the boy that Percy blow the hand off. He was in the live streams. He was arrested. And they got him to get informations, and that is the one that they were go after and to kill with the specters. But with the specters on the TV show, they actually went for the book that they got. And I didn't expect to see Jared. I believe that Jared is the captain of the guard. And on the live streams, he was a mercenary that was hired by Vox Machina to make sure the keep was safe. But that was such a cool addition to Jared, to for him to actually trust the Vox Machina after they kill all of the specters around and that attack the house. That was such a cool scene of to develop trust and to actually give a paper of more power to Jared, which has become a very lovable character on the live streams. And during the fight, Pike is unable to do her holy magic, her her spells and casting, because she has lost contact with her deity, which we know that is that has been how can I say, it has been shown in the first episodes that her contact with her goddess is not the strongest. She is a limited cleric. Her capabilities are very limited, but showing that she has taken an emotionally and maybe a curse effect onto that, it was very good, and would prepare her to leave the scene and even show her on her own way to actually get her contact with her deity back. Something that has happened on the show for her to leave, that she thought that she had another calling to help a church, which it was shown in the episodes. But we have never seen her actual spirit or philosophical way to get that contact. That was something very cool. Something that these episodes are doing very well is to show things that are mentioned, that are very much what happened on the background of the game table, but have never been shown or narrated before. That's really cool to see, and I was very impressed by that. And with that, the group separated and they go to Gilmore to get some supplies and to go to Whitestone. And on their way there, they share a few moments. They bond a little bit. They talk. They discuss. They develop their characters a little bit more. Vex starts to see that Kaylet and Vex start to have a kind of a relationship. They start to get closer, and that makes her that makes her envy him, envy their relationship. She's afraid that that will split up them. and that's a very way to show in a subtle way. That's a very interesting to see for them because there's also mention of the of her past and Vax's past, and also there's mention of her father, their father, which is probably going to show up in the future. I don't know if season two maybe, but that's a really probable thing that's gonna happen in future episodes. And with that, they usually when they and the, as they get closer to the fort, they start to see creatures in the mist that attack them. Wolves, dead wolves. I even thought that they might have been displacer beasts that were dead, considering the tentacles. And that scene of Scandal with the tentacle as they had as he was captured because he had the book. Oh, we all had this reaction, just because of Scandal liking the tentacles. That was horrible, horrible. There is no limit to Scanlan's and to Scanlan to Sam Ridgel horniness. There's nothing compared to that. And with that, they sadly they lose the book that they had that we were trying to get through to be able to, how can I say, they were trying to get to deceive, not to deceive. Oh, the word is going away from me. To decipher? Yeah, they were trying to decipher the book. They were trying to understand what it was mean because it was with a secret with a secret writing, and the only things that they could get through was the whispered one, and also the ziggurat, which is something very important that has come in the series on the live streams, and that's something that's going to come up in the future episodes. And it's very good. Once again, the foreshadowing that the animation brings to events of the table. That before they were not maybe so big during the campaign until they actually happened. But now, since we only have a few minutes of in each episode, like 20 minutes every episode, we actually get these small moments to refer to those things, and they stick into our minds very easily. Because when you are trying to comprise like maybe 5 games of 4 hours each, 20 hours of information to only one small phrase, they are doing that very well. And with that, they eventually get to Whitestone. They see that is destroyed, that is a place that is not safe anymore. There are dead giants roaming about. There is the sentry that was something that would make the land fertile is dead apparently, and they are received with this so majestically and creepily done scene where they find bodies that are hanged on the tree that are dressed and painted to resemble them. That was such a big moment into the introduction of Whitestone on the live streams, and I think that they have addressed that very well on the series on the animation. And with that, they most quickly find the resistance of Whitestone, and they're directed to get to find one of the leader of the resistance, which Percy knows, which had connections as a kid. And talking about Percy's past, the growth of confidence between the group to Percy is moving forward. They all chose to help him, to come with him on this way, but also his demons are also with Percy. He's still managing to trust them. Because as they go to rescue this figure, which I have to say, the allusion to the century with Killich was very good, but also the reference of Scanlan, Vax, and Percy having to do with one door. It was just such an amazing moment. I had to go there. Scanlan cutting his hand while trying to open it. He's trying to use he's tried to use of Bixby's hand, which actually worked on the live stream but did not work on the animation, and Percy falling off the window just for a guard to open the door and to throw piss at him and to see that he fucked up and they get in. It was such an amazing thing to add. And also another Matt Mercer died on this. Matt Mercer was part of the Resistance, and MC was part of the Resistance. And he was killed by a giant. I swear of God, I think that Matt Mercer is just on this show to get wrecked by the group or the surroundings. And that's usually sometimes what a DM feels a lot during a game, and that was such a nice addition. And with that, they find a character of Percy's background history, which was the one character that actually helped the takedown of the Durolls and the rise of the Briarwoods. and we get to see Percy's revenge on him, and we also see that in his gun there are actually names that are written, which we fairly quickly know that are the names of the people that he intends to kill, that he has swore revenge upon. And that was very, very nicely done to foreshadow that and to give that and to see like the effects of the name kind of going away from the gun. That was very, very well made. And I have to say, that was the final scene of the final episode. But to show the anger, the lack of control that he has over his emotions, and this entity that surrounds him with all this hate, it was it was so very well done, you know. Percy as a character has been one of the characters that I have taken the most difficult to like or to understand during the live streams, but during the show is one of the ones that I can understand the most because of his expressions, the animation, the voice acting for the character, which is very good, associated to the imagery that they have made to him, and also the surroundings, the song. So he's a character that I am taking a lot more to like in the animation. And honorable mentions to the 3 episodes. Beyond the fact that I really need more, I was very frustrated to for them to end so quickly, because I thought that they would address the Briarwoods arc in only 3 episodes to maybe make it quicker, but they are taking its time with that. And when we got to the final episode, I was cursing my way through the carrot, saying, How can they only stop there? I want more! I want more!" That was my reaction to that. And other honorable mentions, Scanlan trying to get his beret, which was fairly quickly. It took, I think, 2 or 3 episodes for him to get on the actual live streams. The door situation was very good. The foreshadowing of Keyleth starting to speak with the sentry, Grog finding the barrel of booze and having to throw it away to kill guards was so well done. It's such a funny way to bring comedy into the action scenes. And I think beyond that, I'm very excited for the next episodes. But why they take another week to go out? I hope it's only next week. I hope we don't have to wait a month for that. I really hope that. And beyond that, I don't think I have any more consideration. I'm very happy for the direction that the series is taking and the animation. I'm very excited for that. And I would very much to like your opinion about the episodes if you guys have seen them. So, if you can, leave a comment down below and comment what you think of the series. Maybe suggest a reaction for me to make in the future. And in a few hours, I'll also be releasing the Minecraft episode of today that I will be recording. Okay, we're finally coming back to that. And please comment, leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell to never miss a video again. And if you can, okay, I'm stretching that. I'm asking for a personal favor between us. If you can, please share the video and make sure to if you like the videos, to recommend them to your friends, your parents, maybe even if you're granny, because remember, if your granny likes Critical Role, she has my respect. And beyond that, I wish you guys a very good day, a very good Critical Role, because if you're here you love Critical Role, and a good year maybe. Bye.